Hi, you guys. Welcome back. Welcome back to another week, another round, another paycheck in all of our pockets because I still don't know the financial situations and the job situations of everybody listening. So I'm still going to claim another paycheck in all of our pockets every week until things are good with us all again. So welcome back to another episode of Life is a Trip podcast. I am your host, Andrea, or Drea if you continue to butcher the A-N of my name, or we got some new ways to say the second half as well. So either way, just call me Drea because that seems to be the easiest for everybody. How you doing? How you doing this week? You good? You all right? I hope you enjoyed your Mother's Day. To those that are suffering through a variety of things that have you without your child, that have you without your mom. If you are suffering in any way, shape, or form, just know that my thoughts are always with you because I know this time of year can be a downer if you are in those categories where you're not celebrating with your mom, okay? Anyway, how you guys been? I have been chilling. I won't keep y'all long today. This is just a little something I noticed on the interwebs. So, we're going to be in and out today. Okay. So I don't know. I think I was just scrolling online, and I just noticed that people are okay. I touched on this in a previous podcast, but I didn't do a whole podcast episode on it. But people are okay with you being insecure. People are okay if what's the saying? People want you to do good, but not better than them. People are okay with you kind of, simmering in mediocrity. They're okay with you being kind of playing the back as long as they're in the front. They're okay with you playing second fiddle as long as they're good, And if you are good, it seems like maybe I think what triggered this thought process is I'll see someone, they want to celebrate. Everybody wants to celebrate their victories. I always say celebrate your mini victories. You got to celebrate the small wins. I don't care who you are, what you're celebrating. If you did something good for yourself, if you conquered something, celebrate your shit. Celebrate your victory. You made a sale, celebrate that. I think people have gotten so fucking sensitive in this day and age where anything that's said, anything that's done, you have someone that's always going to have something to say like, there they go bragging again. They think they all that. They think they hot shit. They think they better than me. Whatever the case. And that's not the case. People don't want to see you celebrate your wins for whatever reason. And it's not that they, I was about to say it's not that they envy you. It is. It's like their fear of doing what you're doing, or their fear of failing in doing what you're doing, is keeping that mentality going in their minds. They're so scared to try what you're doing. If you have a podcast, you have people that say you just made it on fucking Spotify #1, right? If I were to make it on Spotify #1 and I want to celebrate my mini victory, that's an accomplishment for me. Cool. It's not that I'm seeking validation from anybody. It's me celebrating myself. Just good job, Andrea. You fucking did it. You stayed consistent. You did your shit. And now they've supported you enough to where you're #1. That's me patting myself on the back because I didn't think I would do that, right? Someone would see me celebrating that small win for me and flip it to where they would say that I'm bragging. And I've seen this time and time again online, and it just made me feel like, there's never any criticism. There's never any, words of encouragement or words of, not to say that there isn't ever, but it's like I see more people having negative things to say if someone's celebrating themselves or celebrating their own accomplishments than there is people encouraging people. Like, I'm all for being everybody's cheerleader. Y'all know how I get down. That's what I do. I don't view anybody as my competition because I'm my own competition. I got so much shit on my plate. Like, if someone is doing the same thing that I'm doing, cool. There's enough money for us all to get some. All of us, there's enough food for all of us out here to be eating on, you know? So I'm never going to be feeling any type of way if my friends have a goddamn podcast, or if my friends have a lash business even. Do you? Sis, like, we can all do this. We can all come up together. We can all, succeed. This doesn't have to be a competition. I don't view anyone as my competition. And I feel like if people believed in themselves more and believed in their abilities a little bit more, they wouldn't have this mentality or view people as competition or be jealous when they see someone else win. And also think about who's in your circle as well. If you have people that, are comfortable with seeing you kind of struggle, if you are struggling at the moment, if they're good with that, they're good with, let me help you out with a couple dollars here and there. If they're good with that role in your life, and once you do get back on your feet, if they're like, I see you don't know nobody no more, blah, blah, blah. If you have friends like this, I know I don't need to say this, but maybe you need to hear this. Get them out of your life. You are dealing with energy sucking cancers that will never be happy when you prosper. Never. Because they're viewing you as competition. Whether you know it or not, they're viewing you as their competition. This is where the term frenemies comes in. You don't want a friend, I'm doing hard air quotes, you don't want a friend that views you as competition, because now you are their enemy. You don't know this, but they're very aware of it. You're their enemy, and they're never going to be happy for you. They're never going to celebrate your wins like you celebrate theirs. You celebrate their wins because you don't view them as competition, but they view you as competition. I've gone through this in my life. I've seen it happen, and I continue to see it happen with people. And it's like, what are you going through in your life where you don't want to root for people? I don't give a damn if I know people or not. I'm always going to root for people to fucking win. Because why not? What the fuck? Like, why would you not want to see people win? There's no need in wanting people to fail in anything. I feel like the more people win, the better their attitudes are. And I want everybody to be walking around this motherfucker. I want everybody to be walking around happy. Because the happier people are, the better they treat you. The better they treat everybody. It's like a domino effect, right? So it's like, I tend to think about that. Like, what's going on where maybe, I know something has to be going on in the background, whether it's home problems, work issues, financial issues. You never know what somebody's going through. But all in all, we have so many different methods of assistance that can be received via therapy. You have counselors that are for free, that'll talk to you for free. If you're feeling on the extreme side of things, they have suicide lines. They have all kinds of things that you can actually just talk out your problems, talk out what you're feeling with an unbiased person, somebody that doesn't know you. That's why I keep bringing up therapy, because I feel like if you speak what you're going through to someone that doesn't know you, you're going to get advice and tools that can help you work through the feelings that you're having. If they're unreasonable or not, it's something that's out there that can help you work through what the fuck you're going through, because it makes no sense. And I think, not to sound like this person again, but I feel like the internet, social media has really bred a whole new like generation of just like internally jealous, angry individuals. And I think the more that they see their friends and family or whoever that they know succeeding online, or even if they don't know these people, how many times do we see trolls trolling celebrities? Like, you don't know this person from a can of paint, but here you are in their comments talking about whatever the fuck they got going on. It has literally nothing to do with you, but here you are. You know, it's one of those things. I'm kind of ranting right now, but you know, I just feel like if you can't celebrate people, think about why you can't celebrate people. You need to identify what you have going on with yourself as the reason why you can't celebrate other people, why you can't stand to see other people win. Think about what you have going on and take care of that. You know, you deserve to be happy too. You deserve to win. You deserve to be celebrating your many victories and going on and doing great shit, like just like everybody else. You know, take a look at that. Really, take a look at that. If you're feeling some type of way when you see someone else happy, please look into that, because that's an into Anytime you feel some type of way when you see someone else happy, that's a fucking issue. Look into that, you guys. That's all I'm gonna say. Just look into that and check your shit, get your shit fixed, whatever it may be, and learn how to be happy with yourself so you can be happy for other people. That's it. All right, you guys, have an awesome week ahead. If you want to reach out to me on social media, make sure you hit me up at Life is a Trip Pod on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. If you want to shoot me a comment, question, or concern, shoot me an email to lifeisatrippod@gmail.com. If you'd like to become a patron on my Patreon, where you can see these episodes recorded live and see my face and all the hand gestures that I make, you know, while I'm recording, you can hit me up at patreon.com/lifeisatrip, and you can join any of the tiers that you feel comfortable with. As always, I want you to do something today that your future self will be proud of you for. And that includes stop being a motherfucking hater. Okay? Stop hating. It makes you age quicker. You ain't heard that? You heard it now. Stop. All right, y'all. Have a good week, and I'll talk to you next episode.